We use plastic materials in so many different ways during our day. They are used to create all kinds of packaging to contain and protect materials, objects, or food. A very important feature of all plastic materials is that they are recyclable. By correctly separating your waste, everyone can play an important part in the process of recycling materials, which can then be transformed into new resources and reintroduced into the production system. In Italy, the separate collection of waste is managed by the local council and is carried out in different ways. The separate collection of waste is the very first step in the process of recycling materials, which involves an industrial system with many different players to turn the waste into a brand new raw material. The whole process would not be possible without the participation of Corepla every step of the way. The consortium works around the whole country and promotes awareness of good practice in terms of sorting your waste, and refunds local councils their running costs, ensuring that the correct process for recycling material is properly carried out. It looks so simple in theory, but it's worth taking a closer look at the inner workings. All used plastic materials are collected by the local councils and delivered to the sorting facilities, which are located around the entire country. All of these plants are tasked with sorting all the packaging into different product categories, removing all the waste material. Film, polyethylene and mixed plastic bags are captured through an aspiration system. Liquid containers and other materials instead go through a series of optical readers, which are programmed to recognize materials and sort the packaging into PET, dousing them with a high-pressure jet of air. The same scan system also makes it possible to divide the PET into 3 different color categories: light blue, mixed, and transparent. The containers in HDPE, which are not hit with the jet of air, fall instead onto a dedicated conveyor belt. After a series of accurate automated and manual controls, the different categories of selected packaging exit the machinery so that Corepla can deliver them to the recycling companies through remote auctions. The recycling process for the different polymers includes some similar phases, but they are carried out by different dedicated machines. The PET, for example, needs to be pre-washed first. The packaging is placed in a dedicated drum and washed with hot water and steam to remove all the surface imperfections. Afterwards, a mill equipped with blades reduces the bottles into very small pieces, which are also called flakes. The flakes are washed once again with special detergents in a series of tanks from where they emerge totally clean. Finally, they are centrifuged and dried thanks to a powerful aspiration system which removes the residual dust and moisture. The recycling PET process is now over, while in the case of HDPE and mixed polyolefin, it needs a further step before the final transformation into granules. These materials will end up looking like small lentil. Firstly, they will be warmed up to their fusion point and simultaneously pushed into a mold which creates long strips similar to spaghetti, cut precisely by a blade. Flakes and granules are accurately controlled to test their quality and ensure they are in compliance with the required standards. Afterwards, they are collected in large bags and delivered to the companies which will use them to produce brand new objects, maybe very different from the ones they came from. Because plastic resources are in fact never-ending.